A German court has officially ruled that having a landlord that likes to sunbathe naked doesn't mean that you are entitled to a discount on your rent. Now, lucky for us, this actually takes place in Frankfurt, Germany, not here in the United States. But apparently the Frankfurt, I can never say the name of that part of Germany. Frankfurt state court rejected the company's reasoning, finding that the usability of the rented property was not impaired by the plaintiff sunning himself naked in the courtyard. It said in a statement that it couldn't see an inadmissible, deliberately improper effect on the property. So like, homeboy likes to sunbathe naked in the courtyard.
Yeah.
The courtyard is a common area of the building. Let's just be clear about that.
Yeah.
When you sign on to a rental agreement, it is under the agreement or the understanding that the common areas are for everyone to enjoy. Pretty difficult to do that when your landlord is laying there with the schlong out.
No, it's just the technical term is Frankfurter.
Okay, apologies. I want to make sure we're correct in our reporting here.
Okay, and we do have a poll on this, and I'm not even sure how I'm going to vote on it. I'll tell you how I'm thinking about it in a second, but tyt.com/polls, if you will. Should you get a rental discount if your landlord is regularly seen naked around the property, yes or no? tyt.com/polls.
Okay, so let me give you more context because it's important, right? So the first floor of this building is like office space. So there's a company that rented it out, and it's apparently a human resources company. And so which is funny. Now, so basically the company that's looking for a discount on their rent argued that not only is he suntanning in the courtyard, he's actually walking down the stairs completely naked. And the judge argued, well, you have not adequately proven that he walks down the stairs naked. And if he did do that, it would be unavoidable. You would end up seeing the landlord naked. The judge argues that while the landlord is suntanning in the nude in the courtyard, it's a lot more difficult to see him because you have to you gotta poke your head out of the window pretty far out to see it happening. But why is that the standard? The courtyard is a common area for everyone, and everyone should be able to enjoy it without having to deal with, look, by the way, I don't necessarily have issues with nudity until I have to deal with nudity I don't wanna see.
Yeah.
Okay, and yeah, I wouldn't be okay with it. I think they do deserve, I don't know if a discount is going to fix the situation. I would just want the landlord to stop doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I get that you want to stick it to him, but so listen guys, the fact that there's both residential and office space is totally relevant here. And the fact that it's a human resources company makes it extra hilarious and wrong. Because look, you have to tell people hey, don't do sexual harassment at work. For example, if at work you showed your penis, I assume in Germany you'd get fired as you would here, right? Unless you're Steven Crowder. And so, but that dude gets to show it in front of everybody in the courtyard.
Yeah.
So there's this weird dichotomy there. Remember, Europeans are much more liberal about, and liberal as in progressive about, nudity. They think that it's not as big a deal.
They are, but so women will sunbathe topless at the beaches. I remember partaking in that in Barcelona. Back in the day, I would never do that now because unfortunately I'm a public figure, whatever. But you don't see people walking around with their schlongs out. Let's just keep it real. And I just think penises are different.
I think penises are different.
Okay.
That's the quote of the day.
No offense.
They are different.
No offense to the penis havers in the audience, right? But it's offensive when you don't want to see it, when you didn't ask for it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, as a person with a penis, I can comment on this story with some authority. So listen, guys, I think that the left and the right, this is not a political story, but it could be. The left and the right might actually agree with this, might agree with each other on this story if it happened in the US. Because I think the left would say that's sexually harassing people and unacceptable, and the right would say, hey, it's a morality issue and we don't want the kids seeing it or anything like that. And by the way, if it's residential, you got kids there too. So, man, Europe is so different than America. I think in America, it's not that you'd get a rental discount because that would set a bad precedent and the corporations wouldn't allow it, but they might put the guy in jail. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do see what you're saying. Or make him register as a sex offender or something like that. Yeah, no, 100%. It really depends on which state you're in. But no, I've actually now decided they absolutely do deserve a discount. You wanna know why? Because if the courtyard is a feature of the building, that might even be a selling point for the renters, right? If the renters feel uncomfortable using that common space because of the landlord insisting on sunbathing naked, well, then that is a perk in the building that they don't get to use, and they should therefore get a discount on their rent as a result. But unfortunately, not only did this court rule against them, when they appealed it, so they appealed the lower court's decision, but upon appeal, unfortunately, the court still ruled against them on the nudity issue, but did agree to give them a 3-month discount because of the loud construction noise that was taking place during their rental agreement.
Yeah, look, the reason why I'm undecided about it is because I don't think nudity is that big a deal. And so
I know, but you're a penis haver, so I just, look, if you don't wanna see it, you shouldn't have to see it.
No, I'm with you. Yeah, but I have a different solution. I don't know whether the courts or the local municipality should do this, but they should at least make the guy put a disclaimer in his rental clause saying, by the way, if you rent here, I'm gonna show you my penis.
Why do you have to sunbathe naked? Like that's also, like what's going on there with that?
Yeah, no, again, that's the part that I don't want to judge. He wants to do it at a nude beach or something like that, have at it, Huss, right? But you gotta at least warn people, I'm going to flash you. Okay?
I know, but when the landlord is like, oh, the people I'm renting, these units to are really uncomfortable with it, but I insist on doing it anyway. There's something about that, no pun intended, rubs me the wrong way.
Oh, well, we don't know if he's doing that either. That would be a different issue, okay? And we don't know if he's just European and they think like, what, I don't know, what's the issue, right? Or let's be honest, if he gets off on it, right? He gets people to rent his property and he's like, oh yeah, watch this, okay?
Oh my God.
He's like, you wanna see a Frankfurter? I'll show you, I'm a true Frankfurter.
I'm more a kielbasa sausage kind of gal,
Okay, all right, well,
I'm just kidding, I don't even know what that means.
Okay.
What is a kielbasa sausage? Where is it from?
I assume Polish.
Yeah, it's Polish, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My dad used to love making sandwiches with that.
Well, the Poles have good sausages.
They do, actually. Yeah. Anyway.
All right, so I don't know. I don't know if we have a conclusion, but we'll have you guys vote on it, and you give us the conclusion whether you should get a discount or not.
I'm just curious for our friends in the control room. Just raise your hand if you think they should have gotten a discount. We've got 1, 2. Unanimous.
Wow.
Unanimous should have gotten a discount.
Okay, well, that's partly because everybody wants a discount from their rent.
Yeah, but again, if you're not allowed or able to enjoy one of the features of the building, then you should get a discount for not being able to.
So that's a great point. But the thing is, that's the difference where I can't tell if it's a difference between American and European culture or not. Like for Europeans, is that also, well, that I can't go to the courtyard if the guy's hanging out with his junk all over the place, right? Or they're like, oh, what's the big deal,
Obviously they're bothered by it.
Well, obviously the office dudes are bothered by it, and that's why they're trying to get a discount. But then if it's okay by the courtyard, can he do it at the gym?
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, this is his property, so I'm guessing since it's his property, he gets to do as he pleases.
He has to put a disclaimer. It's crazy not to put a disclaimer and spring it on people later.
Oh no. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You want to talk about a Wiener Schnitzel? Oh, okay. Okay, back at you. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.